Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry it's been a while since I have made a video. It's been pretty hectic around here. We have a new addition to our family. Um, you'll probably hear me yell at her a few times throughout the video. I'll try not to, but she is just a 13-week-old beautiful golden retriever puppy, and so she's pretty hyper and rambunctious, and I need to keep an eye on her because her mommy is at work. Which is my daughter. But I'm here tonight to talk about something that happened today. I took somebody to the emergency department to be seen and with the intentions of staying because she wasn't feeling safe. She was having a lot of distressing voices, and she needed to be in a safe place. So, a little bit of backstory. I've known this person a while. She's been diagnosed in the beginning with borderline personality disorder. She also had PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, depression. Is that it? Borderline, depression, PTSD? Yeah. So, and then a couple years back, she had electroshock therapy, ECT, and then she changed, and she it seemed to trigger, then they gave her a diagnosis of schizophrenia. So it triggered some voices and some psychoses symptoms, which is very distressful. So tonight, going to the hospital, she straight out told the doctor, I'm suicidal, I'm wanting to overdose, I'm hearing voices that are telling me, and very descriptively, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to trigger anyone, how she wanted to, they're telling her, commanding her, she's having commanding voices, so telling her how to hurt people, and that right now she feels like she's kind of in control, but she feels like she's borderline losing control. Hence the borderline. No, I'm just kidding. But that is a concern. So she told him straight out that she felt like she needed to be kept in a safe place to make sure that everything and everyone was safe until the voices calmed down. Because she didn't want to hurt herself, she didn't want to hurt anybody else, and she needed to be safe. So because I had to come home to the puppy, I went to the psychiatrist or the social worker, and I'm like, okay, so what's going to happen? And he said that, no, we're going to send her home. And I thought maybe they'd keep her overnight and observe her and everything, but they made no attempt. They didn't counsel her. They didn't do anything for her. They said, here's the supports in the community. Take some extra PRNs, which are some medication that you can take to calm things down, like Ativan or lorazepam or Seroquel, if you want, if you need them, but that's it. And he didn't even know the resources in the city, in the region, I should say. He's like, go to Durham Mental Health, or do you have a Durham Mental Health worker? What about your case management? I'm like, case management in Durham Mental Health is 3 to 6 months. They just told me that this week. That was years ago that this person had a case manager there. She doesn't have a case manager anymore. And this is the same person that I went to CMHA for case management with, and people don't get trauma. So people don't know how to help them. And people don't have the patience, and people don't have the understanding. So they were useless. That she won't go back, and I don't blame her. I wouldn't have either, because I observed again that whole situation. That was a negative situation, and I can't blame her for not wanting to go back. I wouldn't go back either. So what ended up kind of being the end result is now she feels like she needs to let the voices win, and now she feels like she needs to go and hurt somebody in order for them to take her seriously. So I wonder how many other times, and this is going to sound harsh, but the guy who went and shot up downtown Toronto, did he go get help first? And that is what happened to him? Is that what happened to the van guy who went and mowed down all those people on the street at downtown Toronto or wherever that was in Toronto. Hi, baby. Did he go? And I don't think they did, but it's possible that they reached out for help at some point and they were told, you look fine. Don't worry about it. You'll be okay. Just take some Purins. I could bank that that would be the response that they got. And so, you know what? Why? Fuck it. Let them win. What are they going to do? You can only fight that crap for so long by yourself. You can only fight those voices. You can only fight those overwhelming thoughts. As a trauma survivor, I get the overwhelming thoughts, the overwhelming desires to hurt myself, that I'm no good, that I'm disgusting, that I'm stupid, that I'm whatever the thoughts may be at the time. They're overwhelming and they can eat me alive. I've gotten so much better at curbing them. I can't say I'm perfect because, as I said, recovery is not a straight line and it's going to be a lifelong battle. But it's almost like you have to let the overwhelmness or the voices or the whatever's going on for you win and do something stupid, whether it be make a serious suicide attempt or a serious homicidal attempt or success, in order to actually get your needs met. When I last had some counseling offered to me, one of the questions to qualify me were, did I have a court order to go to counseling? And because I didn't, I had extra time to wait. Well, that's not fair. That's not okay. I'm just lucky enough that I have maintained control and that I haven't lost it yet. But that doesn't make me any less needy or any less deserving of treatment or help. So I just really want you guys to, I probably said this too late. This is like my third attempt at trying to do this because of the dog, but I really want you guys to comment on this. I really want you to chime in and say, I feel the same way, or Crystal, you're really off your rocker on this one, or, whatever it may be. I know haters are going to hate, and that's fine. I tend to say things that are very provocative because I'm not afraid to say what's on my mind. Sorry, I don't trust her. She's 13 weeks and a puppy, and she chews, and I don't trust her. So I do tend to say what's on my mind, and that tends to stir up a lot of stuff. So bring it on. I want to know what other people think, because I'm sick of people looking at me and saying, oh, you're fine, or looking at my friends or people because you look fine or you look like you have it together, and people thinking everything's fine. And then, the kid goes in the school and shoots it up, or the guy runs with his truck and runs down 50 people, or, whatever. That's why this happens. Because those voices win, or you just can't fight it anymore. Bella, are you being good? I don't trust her. Not a little bit. So, I'm really curious to what everybody else has to say on this subject. I don't think anybody's looked at it that way, but maybe I'm not the only one. Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of when I load more material. And I will get back to trying to load things more frequently. I'm still looking forward to doing the split videos. So giving my opinions on the Split movie, I really liked it, and I'm excited to go over about the aspects of DID and the aspects of how Casey was. So I'm really eager to do that. It's just there's been some things in my life that have made it so I wasn't able to put things up right away, so now I can. So I will get back on that. So take care, be safe, and I'm looking forward to the comments. Take care.